Hello and welcome to today's mini lesson on standard deviation of a probability distribution. So now when we're given a probability distribution, first thing we always want to do, check and make sure that the distribution adds up to 100% probability overall. And then whenever we have a probability distribution, the first thing we want to do is find our expected value. So if we remember, the expected value is the sum of every x value times its probability. So we have 4 times 0.2 plus 5 times 0.5 plus 6 times 0.3. So we get an expected value of, and I've already run this one out on the calculator first, of 5.1. Okay, so that's always our first step in finding a standard deviation, is we need to find the mean value overall. Now, we're never given the standard deviation formula, but we are given the variance formula. It's the sum of every x value minus the mean of x squared times the probability of that individual value. So if we're looking at our distribution here, the distribution, and once again, we're finding variance first because we have to do that first step. X value of 4 minus our mean value of 5.1 squared times the first probability, and then we kind of continue on through the process. You don't have to write out every step, but we're always looking for the pattern of that value. So we work through, we can crank this out quick on the calculator, parenthesis 4 minus 5.1 quantity squared times the probability of 0.2 plus parenthesis 5 minus the average squared times its probability, and then plus 6 minus the average quantity squared times its probability. Okay, so when we work all that out, that gives us our variance value. So we get a variance of 0.49. And now to turn variance into standard deviation, what we have to remember is the sigma of x, or the standard deviation of x, is just the square root of the variance. So when we're looking at this, we have to remember that variance unit-wise is a squared value. So it's squared units, whatever you're dealing with. So we have to turn it back into a traditional unit by doing the square root of 0.49. So square root of that answer. Okay, and we get 0.7 for our standard deviation of the sampling distribution. And that is our short mini lesson for today. I hope this helps out. Thanks.